Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you guys won't miss another video. So in this video, I will be showing y'all how I made my unit. As y'all all know, or some of y'all know, I had did a TikTok on Instagram. But now I'm going to show y'all how I actually made the unit. This here is the Janet collection. It was very cheap from the hair store and I did not like it, and I will let you know why. So this is the unit, this is the lace. It's 4x4. It's a dark brown color. And I really don't like dark brown lace. To me, it's kind of hard to bleach it. But yeah, it was a 4x4. And these are the bundles. It was 16 inches, 14 inches, and 12-inch bundles. And I did not like the hair because the lace and the bundles came in 2 different colors. That's so ghetto. But yeah, the hair itself is soft. It was little to no shedding. And what I'm about to do here now, I'm about to bleach this lace. So I'm using the BW2 powder, and you'll also need the 40 volume developer, and also you'll need a mixing bowl, a brush, and the consistency you need a little thick so that it won't run through the lace. You don't want to get runny because you don't want the hair to get too bleached at the roots. It's not a good look when your hair is like really bleached at the roots and you have blonde roots and dark hair. So you want to be a little light with the hand, but you want to put it on the whole entire lace. And what you see me doing here, I'm just plucking away the flyaway hairs that got onto the bleach because I don't want the strands of hair to be bleached either. So yeah, that's what if you see any flyaway hairs, that's what you want to do. And right here, I'm just showing you guys what the lace looked like after I bleached it. And I'm just going to pin the lace in place so I can just go ahead and blow dry it. And yeah, I finished blow drying it, and now I'm just plucking the hair right at the hairline so it can look natural. Just plucking the hairline to make it thinner so it can be like a natural look. Alright guys, so pay attention to this part. What I'm about to do, I'm about to cut the sides of the lace because it can look more natural and it can lay flatter. Because if you try to lay some baby hairs over there, it's just not going to lay. So it's best if you just cut the sides so it can look more natural and blend in so it can lay flatter. And I'm just trying to align the lace in the middle, and it's very important because you want your lace to be in the middle of your head, and you just want to pull the lace a little bit over your cap. And yeah, and right here, you do not want to sew on the elastic part. That's very important because if you sew on the elastic part, you're not going to be able to stretch your cap out. So it's a space in between your elastic part and the cap that you can sew. I'm gonna do it again. It's like a thin layer where you can just push the needle through and sew. And you want to sew it close together because you want that lace to be on tight, because if it's not on tight, it's just going to mess up the entire unit. Again, when you get to the elastic part, do not sew on it, just sew around it, because again, you want your cap to just stretch when you put it on your head. So for this step, this is where you're going to be making the guidelines to where you're going to be sewing the rest of your track set. So I took a measuring tape, and I just marked it off at every inch. I'm going to see, I'm marking it off at every inch, and this is, some people sew it closer, and which I'm going to continue to do, sew it a little closer, because this was just like a starter unit, and this was my first time making a wig, so I was just basically following the guidelines of what I seen. And I recommend, if you want it to be fuller, that you just sew it a little bit closer than an inch apart. Now when you start making your guidelines, you want to just curve them just a little bit, and if you make them like straight and not curved, it's not going to be enough room up at the top. So you guys going to see what I'm talking about as I continue the video, but you definitely want to start out making them a bit curved. And off camera, guys, I went ahead and finished the unit, and you can look and see that the hair colors are two different colors. The actual bunders were like a lighter brown, and the actual closure was like a natural brown, so I had to go and dye the hair off camera. And yeah, it was just, I was so upset, so I would never be getting that hair again. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna flip the cap inside out, and what you guys need to do is need to cut the excess cap off of the lace, so that when you do put it on your hair, install it, it can be just all scalp. And y'all be careful when y'all cutting this cap, because the last thing y'all want to do is cut the lace, because it will ruin the whole entire unit and it will fall apart, and you will have to redo the unit. So yeah, be very careful and take your time. And what I'm about to do here, I'm about to just hot comb the roots. It's a word for it, but I forgot what the word was, but I'm just gonna say roots. But it helps lay the hair a little flatter. So I'm just gonna go around and hot comb the roots of the hair in the front. And right here I'm using Chi Silk Infusion just to flat iron the hair. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that oil as I go through the hair, just to give it a little more shine, I guess. Now when y'all curl, y'all want to, if you're curling on the right side, you want to curl away from the face. If you're curling, same thing with the left side, you always want to curl away from the face, because it just gives like a nice curl, flowing curl pattern once you are done curling your hair. So it takes some time, it takes some practice, because I had to practice a little bit with the curling. So yeah, you always want to curl away from the face. And if you want to keep a longer lasting curl, you want to pin it after you curl. Now I'm about to get to these baby hairs using elastic foam wrap. I do not like this product at all. So I went ahead and got Nairobi, I believe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I don't have the product in front of me. It's so much better, so much thicker. This product was too runny for me, and it just did not get the job done. But I'm about to go ahead and lay these baby hair downs. So here's the curls after I took the pin out. Kind of a looser curl, because I used a curling iron. Yeah, I'm just taking my fingers and just running my fingers through the hair. And I really had to play with this because I wanted like this hair, it really didn't curl the way how I wanted it to curl. So I had to kind of finesse it. But all in all, it was just my first time, and I ended up doing something with it.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.